We have a calendar in place with various benchmarks set up. We've got some meetings with various stakeholders we're going to have to organize. One of the good things about the permitting process that we set up is we have an extensive database of virtually all the vessels that have an interest in this water. So we can do a reach out to the commercial and non-commercial boaters and kayakers and stand-up folks that use the water. We need to meet with the community. I believe we have at least 2 meetings set up in the consultant's contract where we get input, from the community on how we're going to do this. In terms of time frame, master planning EISs, they follow a fairly ponderous but fairly consistent clock. I think it'll take us about 8 to 9 months to plow through the process and come up with a draft and then move into a final, circulate that for review. Where the proof is in the pudding, though, that makes it really hard is the plan will be done, but depending on the outcomes in terms of what's identified for the needs, it will take years to get the capital funds together to initiate some of the projects like building a parking lot, putting in the toilet over at Ka'avaloa Flats. So the planning process itself moves rather quickly, but getting the critical and pertinent funding to carry it out is always where our challenge is. And that will be, then what comes after. So it's frustrating for the public because we usually get them all excited with this planning discussion and, they provide all these comments and they see potential for solutions, but we still have to follow up with financing. And that's always very, very challenging for us to get. And that follows a much slower and ponderous clock.